Welcome back to another video. I am here with my boy Gerardo. Today is the day. I got an email earlier today. The harmonic balancer was coming in for my car, so I'm just waiting on that. But in the meantime, I went and started disassembling the harmonic balancer. I was stuck here for a while because I couldn't get the bolts off, obviously. But luckily, you know, with my boy Gerardo, we were just out here chilling, and a good Samaritan from down my block decided to go ahead and help us and like lend us a breaker bar and stuff like that. So basically what I ended up doing was I disconnected the ignition relay, and so that my car wouldn't start, and I connected the 22mm wrench and the breaker bar, made it parallel to the ground, and then cranked the car so that it would go ahead and turn, because the bolt on the harmonic balancer is a reverse thread, and so because of that the bolt just completely came unloose. And so the breaker bar and the 22mm socket, we went ahead and unscrewed it. So now this is super easy. Go ahead and take this off. But later on today, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get a harmonic balancer puller tool, probably from like O'Reilly or something, pick that up so that I can actually get this thing out and install the next one. The homie Gerardo is gonna go ahead and plug it with a ride, so let's go to O'Reilly super quick. All right guys, so made it back from O'Reilly. Sadly my homie Gerardo had to go home, so now I'm by myself, but we're gonna go ahead and start working on this thing. So basically what I got done over here is, so this is the puller, right? So this connects to the inside of the harmonic balancer where it has two holes. And basically from here, I'm gonna take another one of these bolts, and I'm gonna go ahead and screw it into the other hole. And then with that, I'm gonna thread in this really big bolt right here, straight down the middle of this harmonic puller, and then this is gonna push on the bolt that's inside the harmonic balancer to go ahead and start pulling it. So make sure that if you were to go ahead and do this, make sure that this bolt isn't on as tight, otherwise your whole harmonic balancer is just gonna go ahead and start spinning once again. But once you're done with that and you screw it in like really lightly, then you can go ahead and start doing that. And so I'm gonna go ahead and connect all the pieces right now, and then I will go ahead and show you guys. So this is basically what it looks like once it's installed on the harmonic balancer. And then so you're gonna take this is a 19mm socket, and so you're just gonna connect this at the end of it. Make sure that it's turned to the right settings so that you can go ahead and turn it clockwise. And then once you start doing that, you basically start screwing it in. And I don't know if you guys can tell because the sunlight's kind of bad right now, but that gap at the top of the harmonic balancer is basically what you guys are looking for. So that's already pulling on it. It's gonna pull it off at some point. It's gonna pop off. It looks like we've reached just about the max out. I should probably go ahead and open up the bolt real quick, and then we could probably pull it off with how it is. But as you guys can see, there's a gap between the harmonic balancer now, so let's go ahead and take that off. Go ahead and readjust the bolt, because as I advised you guys not to do, I actually ended up putting it too tight. So now that I've adjusted the bolt and I have some more space to go ahead and bring it out, I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall this thing on. Oh, I can't even do it. It's not enough space. There's not a lot of space to be able to work on this car, which kind of really sucks, but stupid AC compressors in the way. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because pretty sure you guys are tired of watching me going ahead and wrenching away at this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, not record it, and I'll just show you guys what it looks like once it's off. Alright guys, so I've officially gotten out the whole harmonic balancer assembly. This is when it's on the puller, but basically that's the whole piece right there. And so obviously I have some gunk over here that I'm gonna go ahead and clean up, but that's majority of it is because I don't have a cover on the bottom of my car, so it's just road grime. But I'm gonna make sure to go ahead and clean up some of this residue and some of the oil that is on here. So this is just the piece of it, and then the whole piece should be coming in later today. So I'm looking forward to going ahead and installing that, but it's finally out. I'm just excited about that. So woo! Yeah boys, the package just showed up. Hell yeah, let's go install this right now. So here's the comparison. Oh, that one broke. This one's broken. But there we go. Oh my god, dude. I am so excited right now. I need to get this installed. All right, let's go to it. For those of you guys who don't know, basically what you got to do is you fit it on as best as you can. There's a little groove within the actual harmonic balancer. I can show you guys on this side. Woo, that's a nice ride. I can show you guys on this side. So there's a groove right there, and so there's a groove on the other side as well, and that's basically, that groove is the only way that the harmonic balancer will fit. So once you get that groove on, you can go ahead and put in the little bolt, and then once this, not even little, once this big old bolt is on there, all you got to do is start tightening down, and it will slowly start to push back into where it should be. So all right guys, so me and the homie Mo just went live on Instagram for a little bit on the ValeeMeetz page. We got the harmonic balancer on, but we only got like 20 minutes before I have to go somewhere. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and finish this car. We're gonna try to go ahead and hustle, finish it up, and yeah, so let's just hustle and do it, bro.
Yeah, my name buzzing, ain't no way you could ignore it. I did not come this far so they could ignore me. I am not the one to say I'll do it in the morning. I'd rather get it done, don't focus on what's not important. They try to talk to me like they be nothing but supportive. Appreciate the love but do not show up on my door.
Currently day 2 because we weren't able to finish it yesterday, but day 2 I finished up just putting on the radiator, the fan shroud, the actual fan, the mini fan, and then the belt just went on, and then I just connected all the ignition fuses, and everything is pretty much bolted on, down, ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it its first startup. I'm gonna leave the radiator open simply because it still might have some air in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and wait for that air to come out. But this is the first fire up, and I'm just fingers crossed my car doesn't break. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so I guess this is just the moment to go ahead and debrief. So I'm recording this like a few hours later. I spent about 3 to 4 hours right now outside working on the Supra, taking things apart, trying to put it back together. As you guys might have heard in the previous video, when I turned on the Supra, it started making like some weird type of noise. I'm gonna go ahead and take a guess and say that that was the harmonic balancer, and perhaps it's not tightened down all the way, or perhaps it's a little crooked, or I didn't, you know, tighten it enough, whatever. Like something, I'm guessing, is wrong with the harmonic balancer. While we were trying to go ahead and diagnose that sound, I had already put everything on, as you guys had saw, so then I started to take things off, and in the middle of that, my tensioner pulley decided to go ahead and strip. So that obviously was a huge bummer. Obviously, that really unmotivated me, and I started disassembling, you know, like part of the block at that point, so that I could go ahead and get to that tensioner pulley. And I mean, it wasn't even the actual block, it was more of the covers. But point is, I started taking more stuff apart than I had originally intended, because I had to go ahead and take that bolt out. So I managed to pull out the strip bolt. What had stripped was actually the inside of the actual tensioner. So luckily for me, when I ordered the new bearing for that belt tensioner, as you guys may have seen in previous videos, it came with the actual like tensioner assembly too. So all I did was go ahead and bolt that on. But even then, like, I went back to turn on the car and it's still making that noise. So I'm just gonna go ahead and have a moment of honesty with you guys. I'm really like stressed out, really unmotivated right now. I'm kind of going through some stuff, not even with the car. I mean, like, yeah, like the car obviously, like, it takes a toll on me, because, you know, it's my pride and joy. It's what I use to go ahead and de-stress, and that I don't have the luxury to have right now. But besides that, like, there's just a lot going on within my own life that has just been stressing me out quite a bit, and has unmotivated me to even like want to do something with the car. If I'm honest with you guys, it's at the point right now where, you know, like, I try to fix one thing and then something else happens, and I'm honestly, like, I hate to say it, but it's honestly getting to the point where I'm just starting to give up. I know that that's something that, you know, it's frowned down upon. It's not something that people should really do. But at this point, like, there's just a lot of underlying stuff going on in my life that has really just taken an emotional toll on me. There's just a lot of stuff. Like, I don't really want to go into details or explain things, but there's a lot of stuff that's been taking an emotional toll on me that is preventing me from being happy and being the person that I truly want to be. It's just at the point where, like, I don't see any success. And like I said, you know, some people are probably gonna hate on it, some people are gonna frown upon the fact that I'm saying it, but it's getting to the point, guys, where, like, I really am just kind of starting to give up. It's not a for sure thing. It's not a for sure thing, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and sell the Supra. But I guess I'm just explaining this because I want you guys to understand the reason behind me not exactly sharing a lot of content with you guys here on YouTube or on Instagram and stuff like that. There's a reason why I haven't been going out to car meets, or why some of you guys have seen, you know, changes in my attitude and changes within my life. I guess this is just kind of my explanation to you guys, to just kind of tell you guys, I guess, what's been going on. And I hope that you guys can still go ahead and support me, and with whatever decision I take, I hope that you guys, you know, still stick by my side, and you guys understand that there's a lot more to my life than just my car. And as much as I wish that I could just put all my time and money into that car, there's a lot of other things that emotionally have taken a toll on me, and I really just need to start taking some time to focus on myself and to build myself up again, because I was brought down and let down by a lot of things that recently happened and stuff like that. Yeah, I hope you guys can understand. I know this probably isn't the best way to end the video, but I don't know. I really hope that you guys understand and you guys, you know, can relate to where I'm coming from. But yeah, so I'm just gonna remind you guys to go ahead and stay up, stay tuned, and peace out until next time.